Greetings, mortal. Oh, wait. No. Greetings. Hi. How's it going? No. Where are you? Nailed it. Nope. Wrong one. Greetings, mortals. Hey. Welcome back. Wait. Shit. God, I'm a mess today. Oh, man. Totally on top of things. Totally on time. Exactly. Shit, where's my phone? Because my alarm's gonna go off in 3 minutes. Okay. Nailed it. We got there. First try. Whew, boy. Spent 20 minutes looking for my razor. Could not find it. Okay. So I settled for finding half of my razor. Let's see. Did I do this? Are you weirdly centered? Did I screw this? I don't think I screwed this up. I think it just looks weird because my head's cocked. Okay, so when last we left off, we were doing a desert of some sort. Iron sand, that's what it's called. Maybe? We were killing cyclopses. We had just looted all the chests here. Okay, we have audio. We have a camera working. We have the actual light source that I'm supposed to be using. We have visual. Look, we have chat. We have everything working. Everything is fine. Okay. So, we have cleared the majority of the cyclopses, it looks like, though I think there are still a pretty considerable number of them over here. We have 33 minutes on haste. I'd forgotten what a banger the song is. Okay, we've got another big one. This is a summoner. That's fine. We've got more chests over there. Alright, let's see if we can clear out all the enemies. Oh, you're a hunter. Fuck me. Okay, we made some slight mistakes here. It's fine. Let's get you stuck on a chest. That's gonna work. Nailed it. Okay. Okay, it summoned another one. Oh, hello. Ooh, that's concerning. I think we might be boned, folks. This is gonna go fine. This is gonna go fine. It's not like I need to have a healer or anything, right? Okay. Let's reload. Okay. So we're gonna need to set this thing up on this space. We need... I would love to get one of them by themselves. Oh, you know what I could do if I had levitate, but I don't. Oh, we got both of the little ones. Nice. That's perfect. Oh, yeah? Okay. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, that's why it's terrifying.
Let's leave it behind.
What
What is it?
Da, 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 da. Don't know how long this is going to take, but I do think that we're probably running up on the duration review. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of this. I thought I was in a fully different location. Oh, fucking you summoned somebody. There you go. Which one's that? Fuck. This is a terrible idea. The second that I miss, like, a single attack, I'm almost completely boned. And there's two methods by which I can miss an attack. I can either fuck it up myself, or I can just miss using the in-game mechanics. And this thing's probably at about 70% life. It missed, so we're not getting punished for that one, but we are getting punished for this one. And it's probably over here, because there's now two of them. Oh shit! I aggroed the... Wait, are you almost dead? What? Holy shit! Okay, I actually don't care if these things... I can't believe that was that low. I figured that was going to be almost at, like, 60% life or something like that. Holy shit. Yeah, that thing's a lot squishier than the other ones were. A little disappointing that I got them that close. I was trying to navigate closer to the thing, but... we didn't get there. What did I get? We got a hat. It was definitely this. The last one was adamantite, but like,
this is good.
That is Primordial Minotaur Plate of the Gods. Requires level 27, 18 to all statistics, and 77 luck and speed. That is a very solid piece of gear for any number of people. Look at that, plus 26%. That's going to be crazy good. We'll be able to use that soon too. We're not far off from equipping that. Actually, I need to put this into 25. Well, we got that cleared. I can't believe we were able to just do a melee kite from 100% to like 2%. We might go to the Wasps after this. I think we should go to the Wasps after this. I think that we should go to the Wasps after every section that we do and try the Wasps again. I'm not sure how hard we should try on the Wasps each time, because it's kind of tempting to just go over there and die again. I'm probably getting pretty close to the point where I'll be able to take them, but it's kind of funny to just fail at them and then go and then leave. But I think that it might be fun to, rather than save them for last, to clear them, and then once I've cleared them, basically come back to them again at the end. I think that might be fun to do. Okay, so we need to pull this pack. This pack is... shit, how many did we get? We only got 2, I think, so we should be chill. Let's go ahead and haste. probably cast Flame Aura.
Now I'm mad.
I'm fucking up this poll pretty badly. Luckily, they're taking pity on me and resetting for me.
We got it.
Nailed it. Okay, so we're almost done with these. We'll have some chests to do. I say we're almost done with these. There's still like 30 of them over there, but that's beside the point. Why would you expect accuracy in anything that I say?
We got it.
But none of them are bosses, I don't think. So, ooh. We pulled a lot more there than I should have. Good, we only have 3 now. And I think, ooh, is it a mix of one of each type? No, I think this is
Come on, Dad.
what I thought it was.
Help.
So, it's 2 weak ones and a strong one.
Got him.
That was stupid of me. I was trying to heal.
Heal me.
Whew, boy. Alright, so we're going to recast haste. We're going to recast preservation. And save the game. Because of the fact that I now don't have to cast preservation 5 times, I'm pretty comfortable with my mana usage. Oh, Day of the Gods were off. Presumably Day of Protection did as well.
That's good.
I guess not all of it, though. Okay. Let's cast... Yeah, we need to cast Day of Protection. Done.
Victory is
Nice. Got the stun, halberd.
useless.
The useless halberd. Yeah, I should have just kept running rather than try to exploit the
He's
stun.
toast.
It's all good. Alright, moving right along. Okay. Do we have... We don't have heroes. It's so weird to be faced with something that seems like such a reasonable challenge. Like, kiting these is non-trivial, right? Like I do need to be careful. They have the ability to paralyze me, which is obviously a problem. If I try to brute force them, I'm going to get pummeled into the ground, right? But as long as I'm pulling just like a couple of them at a time, I can handle them fairly reasonably. And I can even handle the bosses. At least if it's a summoner. Because the summoner effect doesn't really do anything. Unless they get an attack off. Though, it does mean that the... the margin for error is lower because if I fuck up once, I suddenly have a kite that's twice as hard for a considerable period of time.
Now I'm mad.
Ooh, we got an axe. I like that. Who got an axe?
We don't need this.
Okay. Nice. Appropriate. Okay. Casting this, recasting haste. But yeah, if we're able to just pull off a few of them at a time, clear them off, then we should be in pretty good shape. Getting preservation really changes the name of the game here. Like, the individual big strong enemies that only hit single target are actually a lot less scary once you get preservation, because they lose the ability to just instantaneously end the fight. That being said, healing throughput is really important, and we don't have that much healing throughput right now. So as we're fighting enemies that are hitting harder and harder, enemies that are hitting for like less than my max HP in a hit, those are fine, right? Like those are not really that big a deal. But any of these enemies that hit me for like my max HP in one swing, the thing that you run into as an issue is if they hit the same character again before you recover from the initial hit, then what happens is they get knocked down to negative about their max HP, and it takes an eternity to get them back up. But in addition to taking an eternity to get them back up, if you're hitting S, because of the fact that it now automatically targets instead of it being something that you control, because of the fact that it's automatically targeting, you're going to be healing that target instead of the people who you just tag a quick heal on them and you're at full and you're back up and ready for action. So it's an interesting dynamic. So we got a large shield. That is a 40 armor shield. We've almost got this pack cleared. It's going pretty fast. We have one big, one little. Oh, fuck me. 6 red. Ooh, this is rough. I don't think I'm gonna haste. There you are. Because I shouldn't need it for a single Cyclops warrior. You know what, I do need to reset though. Got a mace.
Useless.
Garbage. Useless. So preservation's active. Bless isn't active, hasn't been active for a long time. It's actually quite an important spell for what we're doing right now, but that's fine. We'll also cast Stone Skin. Again, kind of an important spell, but we didn't bother to do anything with it. Let's see. Oh shit, I am a dope. We're gonna try this. I think this is gonna end badly for me. Got double flanked. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Now
You know, we might be in trouble. I wanted to see if we could do it, and the answer was no. We've got two of the big ones. Oh, I didn't have haste. Actually, I might have been able to do that if I had haste.
Now I'm mad.
Help!
Got it.
Can't keep fucking up the easy stuff. Oh shit. I said that and then immediately hit 5 times instead of siphoning off my... Siphoning off? That's not the word to describe what I'm talking about. Rationing. Instead of rationing my attacks, it works. Dun, 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 dun. So we have 2... Oh, we don't have 2 reds?
Got him!
Okay, we're in the green again. Recasting haste. There's 2 chests here, and I believe we've cleared all of the exterior things here.
Ooh. Useless. Ooh, a chump. No room. That's no good. Useless. That's no good.
Okay. Does have hit points, which is nice. Okay. We are in okay shape here. We have the Gogs over there. I wish I had Levitate. So, do we try clearing through? I think I'm gonna try going north and clearing through this stuff up here. I'm very curious. I feel like if I start doing the other dungeon, I'm not going to necessarily get to the stream title. So, So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna just start rotating through here and trying to grab as many of the gogs as possible. And once we've cleared out the gogs, which are going to be a pain in the ass, shit, no, don't follow them. Okay. Okay, I probably need to approach these from the south. But that's probably fine. That we got a. I'm gonna reload this because we have a guard in the pack now, and yeah, this is gonna be such a huge pain in the ass because of the fact that on the plus side they at least go like toward you until they attack, which is nice. The like I think both 7 and 8 use a weird like hybrid of melee and ranged AI to handle the monsters. So so we cleared this first pack. We have confirmation that gogs are a pain in the ass. As if we didn't know that already, we now know. Gogs, pain in the ass, kinda. Okay. There isn't a random object in every zone that's a chest, is there? You know, it's funny, after fighting those Cyclopses, these things look so tiny. Oh, was there? Did I miss one? I'll go take a look. Right. No! How dare you? Okay, they're both off the map. Do they warp back into the map once they get a few feet out? Okay. Because it seemed like they were... Buddy. How's it going? So there's a hidden chest over here near the Cyclops area somewhere. Okay, I'll find it. I'll find it, no problem. No problem. It's gonna be one of these bodies, that's what I think. It's probably a cactus, honestly. Da, 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 da. I believe in us. Is it one of the bodies? I am actually just going to start clicking on everything. There's so many of these bodies. I'm going to check up here above the larder. Because we've got some blue thing up here, which implies that there should be stuff up here at all. Let's climb to the peak. Peak is nothing. I have Featherfall. No, this is here. Okay. Just here. Not that far away from the edge, but we're close enough to the edge that a chest could fit here. Don't think so. Zoom. The best thing for it to be would be one of these tiny little rocks. Rather than clicking on things, I really should just be spamming space bar on them. But I want to see if they have a name. Because the other tree did. It's kind of interesting, actually, because in this map, for some reason, the cactuses aren't labeled. Like in the other ones, it usually says like, oh, tree, you know, this, that, the other thing. Huh. Yeah, you can definitely tell. Found it. Hermes! Hello! Plus 70 speed, minus 20 accuracy.
Ooh.
It's an interesting setup. It's a lot of extra speed. I think I'm going to equip that over these.
I can't carry anymore.
It won't fit.
Let's
Okay.
leave it behind.
So this was, what, resistance gear? I have a bunch of garbage in my inventory that's supposed to be meant for thingers. I updated yesterday. How big of a difference was it supposed to make at my level? Because 70 speed is a pretty decent amount of speed. Okay. We're going to have to go around the west side here. Nice. But yeah, I haven't updated today, though. I was too behind schedule to update before stream started. And, oh, shit! That is a lot of enemies, actually. More than I wanted. Excuse you. Could you not murder me, please? Shouldn't chase you.
Ow.
He's toast.
That ringing is in my ears, right? That's not in the game. Don't even worry about it, friends. We all good. I got it handled for you.
We could sell it.
Okay, save it up. Ooh, we got a test of accuracy over here. Oh shit.
Ow.
I got distracted and ran way too far forward. It's very funny. I think Gogs are like the perfect enemy to just be found like totally infuriating. Because they're one of the least satisfying things to kill. They have this perfect blend of when you actually catch one, it explodes in your face and hurts you. And they're tiny, so they take like a hit to kill. So you don't get like the satisfying like, okay, I'm going to be in combat with you for a little bit. Now that I've caught you, they just instantaneously evaporate. But they evaporate and blow you up. It's like it's such a great combination. It's like it's the worst combination of characteristics in the best possible way. They're just perfectly suited to be the most annoying pieces of shit in existence. I actually don't think any other enemy type compares to Gogs for just how irritating they are in the entire series. They're the most annoying they're the most annoying creatures in the series. I'll bet my reputation on that. Because I have one of those. I'm a connoisseur of enemy types, and I dare say this has a delightful bouquet of irritation and whimsy. Oh shit. I have to be careful. It's like when they're hard, they really, really bust your ass. And when they're easy, they're still a pain in the ass. What a great enemy. And of course I just aggroed another set of them.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a perfectly reasonable place to fight them because they do approach you until they start attacking. So let's see.
Oh.
I need to figure out the range. Because there's actually a range that I can get them to attack at. And if I get them to attack at that range, they'll keep approaching instead of leaving. Oh wow, these are actually coming right to me.
Got him.
Oh wow, that one wasn't even nice. So we have an actual, I hesitate to say safe location here, but like a very good fighting place. Let's see, we have all the Gogs on the island to deal with. Those are going to be a huge pain in my ass. We have this pack over here.
Now.
Kill this one, and I'm going to drag the others over here. I think I should be fine dragging these. I'm going to cast haste.
Got him. We got it.
Can we kill them with fire Gogs without it even exploding on me, I think? We've cleared out this pack. And are we ready to go? It's 10. I think I should probably clear out the rest of the exterior here first. Let's see that. I don't know if there's any more packs up to the north here, but my guess is no. I'm gonna have to recast haste. There's another pack over here. That part is expected. Recasting preservation, recasting haste, saving it up. Just drag all of these if I can. It's so nice having an actual spot to pull them to. Okay, we don't have any strong ones here. Okay, another clear pack. We're not done with Gogs yet, even if we have cleared all this, which I don't think we have. I think there's probably at least a few more packs over here. Because we still have to clear the ones on the other side of the lava. I'm not actually sure how that's going to work. Okay, nothing big here, just the little ones. What a weird rotation pattern. Okay, you know what? We gotcha. We gotcha.
That's no good.
We gotcha covered. Okay. We haven't seen any really big ones over here. No, like, named named. No boss mobs or anything like that. I think that I'm gonna not pull these over there. Wait, is that a boss? That is an exploding fire gog. I'm concerned about an exploding fire gog, but luckily we got the stun off and then we just killed it. So how about that? How about that? Okay, so can I use this cave in the same way that I used the other cave? Wow, we're so close to the town. Alright, let's cast Cure Weakness. Okay. Now then, we need to recast Preservation. We need to recast Regen. So what do I want to do about you? Okay, it looks like we're pulling all of these. Now, we've got another pack over there. We do still have fire resistance for 4 hours. And is the strategy that I want to go with just chilling down. Okay, we're going to backtrack a bit. And then we're going to stop backtracking. Should I take that apparently? It is very funny how Korvik is just sitting at full HP. We are going to turn cover off for you. It doesn't matter in this context, I don't think. But I actually think that that's the squishiest target because of the lack of self-healing.
We could sell it.
Since all of their healing is provided by others. Okay, so we have cleared, I think, basically everything around here. We just need to do the island, and then we'll just have some dungeons to deal with. So we've got 72 grand, which isn't enough to be buying spells again, but it's a pretty good amount of money to have for general purposes. We need to recast Heroism. We need to recast Haste, because we are probably going to need it where we're going.
It's a little dark in here.
I don't remember what's down here. It's a lot of gogs. Oh jeez.
Now we see.
Oh shit. Are these way stronger? I think they might actually be substantially stronger. Alright, do I want to do... Okay, I'm not going to do the Chain of Fire yet. We're going to do that later. So we don't have a strong reason to do it. We're not going to get basically anything out of it. So we're going to go to the places that are going to have more rewards first. For For some reason, I thought that it was going to be like a more simple thing. So test of accuracy. So this just needs 100. I can train up to 27 right now, except for the fact that I'm not in a place I can train. You can't train here, I don't think. Looking for something with a huge amount of accuracy, preferably. Though, I guess I don't need that much accuracy.
I can't carry anymore.
Sorry.
I can't carry anymore. No space.
That turned out to be simpler than I thought. Okay. I need 4 more accuracy.
No room.
There's no room.
Okay.
It won't fit.
Who's in
No
inventory?
space.
Okay. Perfect. So, we have a bunch of skill points again. We could get vampire ability up to the point where we can get expert. There's not a ton of reason to do that, I don't think. We could get that up. We don't have... I actually don't know what the promotion quest for you requires, now that I think about it. I also just realized that this armor is desynced from her body. I just realized that it's like, wait a second. What is happening? It's just like slightly too far to the one side. I could try doing... I could get this up to the point where I can get expert. But there's not really much reason to do that right now. Bodybuilding is useful to put more points in pretty much universally. I could put another point into this, which would give me 3 extra damage per hit. And I could do... I think I'm going to do more frost and blood. Okay. As for you, you are... We'll just put most of these up. We're going to do another point of light magic because we can. We can get sword up to the point where we can get mastery if we want. I think that makes sense. We're going to get sword up to mastery. As for you, do I want more points in bodybuilding? More points in regen. I think I want to... This will give me another 1.4 regen. This will give me an extra 50 plus whatever the new base is. I'm going to do the regen for now. We're getting regen up to 10. We'll be putting more points into that eventually, most likely, but for now, we're going to hold off until we get Grand Mastery and everything. So, but yeah, I believe we still have 27, right? Yes. So, getting to 28 is going to be considerably later. I don't think there's a training hall here. We have GM Bodybuilding, Grandmaster Leather, GM Mace.
Where is the enemy?
So, How many of you are ranged attackers? This is okay. That's not gonna work. We're not gonna be able to fight those. Let's take a look at what their stats look like. A cave. So these are level 70. They do roughly a bajillion damage. The young dragons are substantially weaker. But unfortunately, we are starting out in a giant open field, basically. And unless I get to there, there's no shot. There's no shot that we're going to be able to do the dragons. So we have confirmation that the dragons are just a non-starter. We're not doing dragon caves until we get later in the game. God, that's unfortunate. Because we already have our spells cast. We can cast this again to get a more powerful version. Yeah, we're going to do the Cyclops dungeon next. And then once we do that, we'll go to the Chain of Fire. And then we'll be done. The Cyclops dungeon is going to be really tough. I don't know how feasible it's going to be to finish it. It'll really depend on whether I can get to a safe place in anything resembling a reasonable time frame. So, I also don't remember the layout of this dungeon at all. This first room does not look familiar to me. So, I don't know anything about this dungeon. Alright, how are we on you? You are not enchanted. We are going to enchant you with Fire Aura. Now, how much that was? 7 hours. And what else do we need to cast? We need to cast Stone Skin. To cast Preservation. We still have Heroism for many hours. Heroism, Mind Resistance. Okay. We're going to save this. We're going to enter here.
This doesn't look too dangerous. I'm not sure what it is.
A lot. Yeah, this is not feasible. We're going to reload. Even if that wasn't thorns, that would not have been a feasible opening pull. So what we're looking for right here is to have a pack of enemies at the start that it's realistic to expect me to kill. I think this is fully realistic.
I'm wounded.
Okay. And then from there, we start trying to single pull. And if we can clear out this first room, then we can get. Ooh. I'm not clearing these. We're running. I got on top of it. Okay. We basically are going to try to clear as much as we can and then try to get into that hole. So that is a boss.
I've never seen one before.
I don't think I can take a boss, but it seems to be solo. Yes, we're not.
Could be worse.
What lies ahead.
I'm not dead.
She's paralyzed. Shit. We're reloading. Okay. Let's try this again.
What lies ahead?
Now I'm
Help!
Come on, let's go in.
That's very funny. If I hit them at proper melee kiting range, there's a pretty decent chance that they just walk away.
Can someone heal me?
Oh, that is such a clutch stun.
We got it!
Wow. Stun MVP. Good job. Oops. Go ahead and heal the person who's at full HP already. That seems like a good plan. This was a bad idea.
Help!
Okay. Yeah, I'm anticipating that the troll is going to be super clutch as we go forward. The chance of paralyzing things is only going to increase over time, and it's being able to either stun or paralyze is going to be clutch as well. Are those two independent checks? I think they're two independent checks, right? Or does the...
I haven't seen it before.
Goddamn.
This doesn't look too dangerous.
The really sad thing is that there wasn't even... There were only 3 enemies there. It's just that one of them was a boss. Okay. Interesting. I can't aggro. Okay, we finally got whatever's here. Oh, it's a boss.
Can someone heal me?
Fuck. I think they came in after me. I don't think that attack had started before I got in, but it might have. There were a lot of enemies that were outside of my visual range there, actually. I'm actually gonna check what's over here.
Help!
That's a no. That's a no. Oh man. Can they get in there? It depends, right? If I can get into that spot and they can't get in, then I can clear the entire dungeon from there, basically. That's the real key, is that I need to get into that space and get confirmation of them following me in
What lies ahead?
before I can call it. If they can follow me into that room, there's no shot. Like, there's fully no shot if they can follow me into that room. If they can't follow me into that room, then I can use that room to clear through the whole thing. It really just comes down to what this room has to say.
I love the taste of blood.
So we're basically trying to clear through enough of this pack to get a proof of concept for whether the dungeon is theoretically possible. The other thing that's interesting about this is that they do seem to fairly consistently run away if I'm hitting them in advance enough. Like, that does seem to happen with a fair degree of consistency. So this is a setup that hypothetically could be used even to fight bosses if I get it done correctly. I'm gonna die just because I'm gonna run out of DPS. Oh, I can't check who has how much HP. I need to get this stuff. Kill it? That's what you should do? Oh boy! Oh shit! No! Oh shit! She's paralyzed.
Kill me!
Please! Why are they still coming? Please! Let's go, Cortal! Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh man, okay. Okay. Oh man. Oh, I can't believe we got through that. Just wait until we get up to, like, master regen on this troll.
Great.
Oh man. Oh boy. Are you going to stop coming at some point? Or am I just going to have to deal with the fact that this is my life now? I mean, I can't complain too much. Let's see. Oh, did it? Is that what happened? Oh, there's another one. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen again. Maybe. Oh shit. I need you to die. Okay. It might have been a coincidence. It might have been. It might have not been. I don't actually know. I've noticed that, like, monsters occasionally seem to aggro off of my spellcasts, and I don't know why. But I have no idea why all these things are aggroing right now. It feels very unusual, because usually monsters don't... They do all... I have definitely noticed that they aggro based off of where your camera is. But usually when they aggro, they show up on your thing? Why are they not showing up on my map? I have Wizard Eye. I don't have mastery. I'm gonna make a run for it. They can come through here.
I require assistance.
Can they get into this chute?
Now I'm mad.
Yes, yes they can. And I'm weak because I'm a dope. But in here, they're gonna fall back down every time I hit them. Finally cure this.
Yes.
We're healing back up to full. Unfortunately, these chutes don't accomplish the objective that I was hoping that they would accomplish, because the enemies can just follow me in here. However... Oh shit. I'm trapped in the wall. I might have to open this in order to move. I can move if I open this. We can attack through the walls and they can't. This changes everything.
It might be useful.
Okay. So, we have confirmation that they can climb down these chutes at me. However, there are two of these chutes.
Come on, then.
It might look like this thing is in the chute with me. It's not in the chute with me. It's underneath the chute. It's just so tall. Okay. So, as long as it doesn't actually walk into the chute, I'm fine. If it walks into the chute, I might just be dead. I'm not sure if I can rotate around safely. And if it walks into the chute, then the only option that I have at that point is to rotate around it. Ooh, nice.
I don't Worthless. Sorry.
My pack's full.
There's no room.
Why is everybody sitting on their good gear inventory?
Now here's something.
That is 30 accuracy, regen mana, and there. We can't equip it yet. Oh, I don't know if this is possible, but if I could make one suggestion, which I think is potentially reasonable, but it depends on, choices. I think that the level-dependent gear, I think it makes a degree of sense for it to be based off of the whether you have enough experience to level rather than the actual level. Because people like to do, like, low-level games, and it's a lot harder if they can't equip anything. That said, it's probably harder to program. Or at the very least, more of a pain in the ass to program. Ah, shit, they're in here with me. I'm probably boned. Oh, there's a trap here? Ooh, I hate that. Hate that for me. Alright, we're recasting haste. Yeah, the thing is that I don't know that a level 1 run is something that anybody is ever going to be doing on Doom mode. So, it probably doesn't matter that much. Is that all of them? I think there was a hunter that I didn't kill yet, right? I'm gonna... We are in the green, baby! This dungeon has been solved. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy about that. That's great. Is that all the enemies over here? Yes, it is. So, we now have the entry area safe, because we managed to pull so many of them right at the start there. We've aggroed a bunch of enemies. We are going to pull them down into our death trap. And hopefully we're... The only issue, of course, is that we can pull them into the death trap from either direction. And that one, for example... Ooh! Oh, this is a problem. This is a simple one. This is a simple one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Torchlight. Is Torchlight not cast with AF protection? And then the other fire spell. I'm not going to recast haste yet. I'm going to pop over here. I don't know how big this dungeon is. Holy fuck. Holy fuckaroni. I have concerns about this. Is it 3 o'clock? Oh, great, preservation wore off too. Maybe that would have been a good thing to cast. Okay. We're fine. That's not the right spell. It's good to cast though. Okay. Hey, buddy. Casting. What now? What was it that I named this? Heroism. Oh, you're gonna rotate right to me, huh? Am I just gonna get killed by you? Yes. I lost. I should have had faith in the stun. The next hit was gonna be a stun. Oh shit. Can I actually keep it? Nope. Oh, preservation wore off. Alright. Before we cast any of these other things, we're going to what time is it? Okay, it's almost the appropriate time. So we're recasting preservation. We have only an hour on heroism, we're gonna recast that. So in a few seconds we're going to be able to cure weakness. Once we cure weakness, wait, did they change the... It was 1 second per minute, right? Am I just on such high... Am I on such a high right now that I'm perceiving time in slow motion? What's happening? Wait, there's no way that was 3 seconds. That was more like 7 seconds. But it probably wasn't. I'm just impatient. Okay, we can't take 2 of these. That's a given. Are you behind me? Yes, you are.
Now we'll see.
Can I actually just move here? No, because they walk into the lava. Okay. The lava doesn't hurt them, which explains why it is that they have open lava pits in their dungeons. Okay, they both came in. Fuck, I used 5. Wow. Oh shit, I have her set to... No wonder I'm getting my ass kicked by these warriors. Okay, we need to finish healing, and then I need to deset this so that I'm not... So that I'm not getting myself into nearly as bad of a death spiral. There we go. Let's toast. Nice. In the green over here now. We have preservation to recast. We have haste to recast. Let's go. Woo. Is this an elevator? Oh. Well. It's not an elevator. this is an elevator. I'm in deep shit. This is gonna pull me out right next to a bunch of enemies. It did not. So... this is gonna cause problems for me, though. Okay, so... that is a lot of enemies. Holy shit. So, I'm probably just gonna die here. Shit, okay. I was kind of hopeful that if I dropped down on top of it, I would trigger the elevator, but I did not. What I could do... oh, wait. I can probably just load the elevator. And that, but no, there's no switch for it. So... oh shit, they're already aggroed? Oh no, they're pre-aggroed. Alright, we're gonna have to fight these manually. My hope is that I can pull them in small enough quantity to manage them. And there's only the one down there right now, so I should be able to handle that one. It's already injured. I can start the fight from an elevated position where it can't quite hit me yet. This thing's actually not low enough yet, but I'm super comfortable, but it's okay. Okay, so we've now cleared all the enemies that are actually aggroed. We're going to walk out of here. We're going to go save the game. We're going to recast our haste, we're going to recast our preservation. Okay. Okay, so the first section of this dungeon we've got cleared. If we had a way to trigger this to come back up while we were still up there, we'd be in very good shape. As it is, we might be in okay shape. We might be, we might not be. It depends on how effectively we can single pull. Nice. Okay. Recasting this. Recasting. I don't have Stone Skin active. Recasting Stone Skin. Recasting Preservation. Stone Skin's actually very good. Like, that's going to give me an extra, like, it's a double digit, but a low double digit number. It's like some team number of armor class on the entire party, which is really quite solid. I almost just aggroed everything in this room again. Just like running around the corner. So we know we have at least one more. Of these. I just realized we have... No, this wasn't useless. Okay, we're going back upstairs again. If we can clear the Cyclops larder, I'll feel pretty content with our progress. The dragon caves are really hard. So, like, it's not a surprise that I wouldn't be able to break into them. They're clearly designed with the intention that, like, they maximize for the strengths of the dragons because they use the ranged attacks. There's no real cover in there. Okay, we aggroed a shit ton of enemies. On the plus side, I think that we have only aggroed lower tier enemies here. Yeah, we didn't get any of the reds. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Since we just cleared, I think, 3 enemies. And okay. Okay, we have 1 extra here that we didn't have last time. Okay. There's another chest here, and by another I mean the first 2 chests that we've seen in this dungeon. We just aggroed way too many because we're cool like that. I seem to have only brought 2 into this room with me though. So that's good. If I can get them to sieve in over time, then we might be able to actually handle the fact that we overpulled here. There's no shot. This pack is gonna just kill us. I don't think that we can come back down there successfully. So I think, but we can check actually this. If I can split them up this way, then, because it looks like they're not all in this room anymore. I might be able to split them up via the upstairs. It looks like I can. So, with that being the case, we can basically just start pulling them in like this, going upstairs as soon as we aggro them, and then basically get them to rotate out of the room. Oh shit. Okay. I fucked that up badly, but we didn't fuck it up too badly. We're fine. Okay, now we need to heal back up to full. So we're going to
Okay.
burst through this. How are we on haste? Haste is 37 minutes. Preservation is for an hour. We're going to recast haste and preservation before we go back down there, because that is how we roll. That is how we stay alive. Okay, it does look like we've managed to split them a bit. Okay, we killed that one.
Come on, then.
Oh boy. Okay, we got one of the warriors down. Because every time we're coming down there, we're actually dealing a bunch of damage to them when they come around the corner. So... okay, I am actually just going to jump back down here. This is potentially a very bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Somebody coming around? Shit. Oh. Oh, fuck me. I just killed myself. I'm almost certainly dead here. Monsters that we can no longer resurrect. That would be really cool if it mattered, but it doesn't matter right now. I am paralyzed, aren't I? I can't believe I just killed myself like that. That was very silly of me. I stepped onto the elevator and then stepped right back off of it. I was pretty sure I was going to be able to handle that pack. And I think I could have handled that pack if I just hadn't killed myself there. It was very silly of me. Even with us almost killing ourselves there, or sorry, even with us killing ourselves there, we actually potentially could have survived that fight. So what we're gonna do this time, oh, apparently if I'm holding shift and press and click the button, it doesn't work. Yeah, the shift modifier really causes problems.
That's good.
So basically, we're just going to drop right back down on top of it, I think. We've already dealt a shit ton of damage to it, and as long as it doesn't completely block us in, we should be fine here. Done. Okay, so we've cleared that. We're going to save. Sadly, there's a lot of enemies in there that I've already killed that I'm going to have to kill again. But that's okay. That's okie dokie. I'm surprised that I haven't fallen over dead at 3 o'clock any of these days, because I seem to be taking a long time. That's interesting. They seem to be getting themselves stuck in a weird position there. Okay. So, we're going to see... Are you paralyzed? If we can... So we cleared that one. Just have a few more. That's interesting. Oh shit! I didn't walk all the way off the panel.
Got it. Can someone heal me?
That was spooky. I thought that I'd walked all the way off the panel and I hadn't. So when I went back to try to go back up the elevator, it didn't work. Okay. Save the game. And stone skin. Okay, monsters are weakened and no longer resurrect. So we have the ability to leave. We don't actually need to leave, but we have the ability to if we so please. And can save the game right here now. I don't think this is a super large dungeon. I have a suspicion that that's got to be the last room, because if it was a big dungeon, we wouldn't have cleared enough to get the monsters weakened already, I think.
I don't know it.
Okay. I think we've only fought one. I think we've only fought one boss
sure
here
what
so
it is.
far. So. Oh wow. I got so much damage into that thing.
I'm not dead yet.
Nice. Well, base we're off. That's our target. Region we're off as well. Okay, we're recasting Stone Skin, we're recasting Preservation, we're recasting Haste, and rather than save, which would be the sensible thing, we're going to dive this thing. Oh, and they're together now. Concerned. Oh, well done. Okay, well, we got some decent damage into the second one as well. Okay. Bye. Okay, bye. Alright, we're going back upstairs and saving. just realized that that's Bubble Bobble. I just realized that I sometimes whistle the Bubble Bobble theme. Wow. Some songs really get stuck in your head. I don't do enough of it when I whistle it to make the connection to what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing the whistling. So that's very funny. I did not realize that. Oh, now I know. Okay. I think there might be both right here now, which is a problem for me. Need to get everybody healed up, so we have 2 more of the big ones here. We can take either of them individually. We can't take them as a pack. And by take them individually, I mean take them in multiple pulls. Okay, we got that one down. So we just have the one left. Formative memories. Alright, I'm not going to pull. I'm just going to save. Preservation. Haste. I should have cast haste first, actually, not preservation. And... Did I water the plants? I did water the plants. Okay. Ooh, wow. We can save pretty far away now. Or pretty far in, rather. So, we're getting close. Well, you know, that was predictable. I saw these things, and it probably should have occurred to me that they might mean something. You're gonna stay stuck? You sure look like you are. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, what a way to finish a dungeon. With one of each enemy type just sitting in a corner helpless. And we are in the green, and we've gotten a new type of crafting item that I don't think we've seen before.
That's no good.
We have...
That's no good.
Where's my boots? My disarm boots are on.
Won't open.
Not enough disarm skill. So we can't open the chests in here with our current disarm. And that's fine. It's fine. Why would I need to be able to open the chests in here? I didn't need the loot in here. That's fine. So
Locked.
I didn't want your loot anyway. Huh. Oops, I forgot about the trap when I was leaving. Okay, so can I trigger this early? I'm not sure if I can trigger it early. Alright, let's try to do some wall shenanigans. Holy shit, how much damage did I take? Oh my god. Oh, if I hold the cursor over, no. I thought that it was going to consistently target the same person, but it did not. Okay, well. We have cleared this dungeon. We can't loot the dungeon, but we have cleared it. Did we get the dungeon cleared message? We did, right? And the EXP... Yeah, we should have. I was kind of curious because there's the friendlies in here, and I was wondering if they would count toward the total. But did we not, though? I think we got it. I don't know. I guess what we could do is go back and murder a bunch of peasants and see if we get the message again. That's the thing we could do. I'm not going to do that. You're not going to go do that. It's fine. I'm not feeling that bloodthirsty right now. Okay, so we have 2 more dungeons left in here that we can't do. Sorry, we have 1 more dungeon that we can't do. We have 1 that we can do. And in fact, are going to do. Can you town portal here? You can, right? Give me a second, actually. I think I have this spell ready. There isn't a well to drink from, I don't think. Is there a town center portal? Destroyed building. I don't think I can town portal here. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, 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 ba-da. Okay. So, Caverns of Fire. We have Bless active, but we don't have Fire active. We have Earth Resistance, we don't have Stone Skin. We don't need Stone Skin, actually. We're going to recast Heroism. How long do we have Night of the Gods? 19 hours. That should be plenty. We do need to cast a Protection again. Okay, let's try this out.
Come on, let's go in.
Did I cast Preservation? I did not. Let's worship. Okay, these are level 31. Oh, wow. This place is actually way higher
I'm
level.
not sure what it is.
Now we'll see.
Oh my god. This place is fucking terrifying, actually. the explosions on their own are going to be tearing me to shreds. Are you just too big to fit? I know there's going to be like 2 or 3 more packs in this room, probably. You're not too big to fit.
We got it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's new. I don't think these were here before.
I've never seen one before.
Could be worse.
Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, I was thinking that we were gonna have a nice, chill time. Clearing through a GOG-infested monstrosity of a dungeon. And then it turns out we're in deeper shit than I thought. So let's cast that. This is why we can't have nice dungeons. It's all the salamanders just ruining everything for everybody. Alright, we're gonna actually run in here. I want to take a look here at what this dungeon looks like. This is not a tiny dungeon. Oh, I didn't realize that I didn't have preservation active. It's not a tiny dungeon. It's not... It's pretty, split up. I don't have the spell anyway, but I wouldn't allow myself... Well, I might allow myself to use invisibility to position myself into a good position. In, like, the worst case scenario. Right? So, like, positioning myself to fight them, I would probably allow myself to do it. I wouldn't like it. But I don't have the spell. If I had the spell... Wait, do I have invisibility? I don't have invisibility. I do have invisibility. But I don't have Air Magic Mastery. So this is the weakest tier of these. And it's not that terrifying. The weakest tier of these isn't that bad. We did run into a boss right off the bat. So this might actually not be that big a deal. That didn't feel that much stronger than the stuff that we've already been fighting. It's obviously stronger than the gods. But even then, like, you saw, that god just did, like, 80% of Ash's max HP in a single hit with, like, just dying. Okay, that's funny. So, the previous time, we fought 2 gigantic packs in here, a fairly large pack of gogs, and a boss and a bunch of newts. This time, that initial pack okay, we can use this wall. We're not in the green yet, but I think that we'll be able to get into the green here. If we can get into the green, then we can get some serious work into this place. We aggro too many of them. don't like how many we pulled there. But if we can kill them around this corner... Okay, we have a baby here. It's gonna blow up and do a bajillion damage. Okay. Which are you? Summoner Firegog. Can we kill you from here? Okay, the Gogs might be fine. I might just blow up. I guess we'll find out. Because the other place I confirmed that I am not in range to get hit by the explosion. I haven't confirmed that here. Usually if the enemy isn't even trying to attack, I'm safe from the explosion. But not always. There have been a few times where monsters are weakened and can no longer resurrect. Okay. And we're in the green. Let's go. So this is a fairly tiny dungeon. This is fine. So unarmed plus 9, 33 light resistance. That is 2d17 plus 9. Not good enough to justify using. I can't believe it. Okay, so we are making good progress. That is a lot of high-level Gogs that I will hopefully be able to get locked in this corner comfortably. At least one of them's attacking me, so the one that's attacking me is probably going to blow up in my face. That one did not. That one did not. That one hit me with a fireball, which means that one of these fire gogs is going to explode in my face when it dies. Or not. Whew. In the green. Let's go. We nailed it. We got there. Sometimes in life you find something cheesy enough to let you win. Wow. If only. If only. I was like, if this is the only newt left in the zone and we just completely get away with not having anything difficult, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. And then I forgot to recast Preservation because I was getting cocky. And they are already pre-aggroed. That's concerning. Okay, which one are you? You're the big beefy one. Just what I like to see. And these will not stay here because they have different AI patterns than the other ones do. This is a problem. Oh, this is a big problem. Oh, well, I'm a dope. We knew that. Oh god. Can I get here and heal back up? You're not close enough to death for me to do that. It's the fire lizard.
I'm not dead yet.
I need you to die.
Worse.
You're not gonna die. Ah, damn. If I only had the one, I would have been able to handle that. But unfortunately, I had multiple. Okay, let's do this the same way we did it last time, but maybe be a bit more careful with our movements. Operative word there is maybe. Okay, that sounds like a good time to me.
Who wants some? It's worthless.
My wife started growing chocolate bootla, so we're able to have some very, very tasty, spicy stuff. Oh, it's great. We have a problem. And that all of the healers are down. Let's see here. The one of the things that's really wild is that like I generally find that like it's my understanding. I haven't tried Carolina Reaper, though. We did get some Carolina Reaper chips, which probably have like a tiny bit of Carolina Reaper in them. They're not probably that spicy, but oh, that's interesting. That's a dog. I didn't even know there were dogs in this pack. That's concerning. This is really bad for me. Oh, you're in melee range. Whoa. This is rough because it's not quite getting into range for me to go attack it, but if I go try to chase it down, the fire lizard. Oh! Let's try it. So this is the second tier enemy here. I need to... Okay. Alright, we're gonna burst heal. And what I can try to do is just run straight out of here toward the entrance. So let's cast haste again, because it's probably about to wear off. Yeah, exactly. I haven't had Carolina Reaper directly. My understanding is that the Carolina Reaper like flavor profile is kind of garbage, which is very sad. Because it's like you have this like super spicy thing, but then it doesn't taste any good. Which just feels like such a waste. Oh, this is just a god. I was all worried for nothing. I thought it was one of the lizards. I thought it was a salamander. Okay, so I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to deal with this pack because there's that salamander in there. But the chocolate bootla actually tastes really good. It has just sort of like a very mild umami flavor. And you're not going to be eating a lot of it when you're eating it because it's way too spicy for you to have like a huge portion of it. So it just adds like a little bit of umami to whatever you're putting it in, which is great. I really like that. It's probably, in terms of flavor profile, I think the flavor profile is it's like my favorite pepper. Yeah, I've only had it because my wife decided to start growing it at some point. So we're growing it in the yard. We're growing it in the corridor. I'll be right back. The really funny thing, though, is that I can't be around when Kaz is actually, like, prepping the chocolate bootla, because as soon as she starts cutting them up, the air in the room, in the kitchen, becomes so saturated that I start coughing, and I just can't stop coughing. For a couple hours after she's been cutting them up in there. And when she's using them to cook, it's fine. But, like, when she's actually cutting the seeds out of them and stuff like that, a little bit hard to handle. Yeah. It took me by surprise. And the first time that it happened, I was like, oh, okay, this is, concerning, but whatever. And then the next time that she was, we were harvesting, it's like, oh no, this is going to be a thing every time, apparently. Good to know. I'm going to need a better solution than to try to just dick around like this, I think. This is not going to work. Also, I need to get her off of this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. Alright, I'm gonna try aggroing from this side. I'm not gonna succeed. There we go. We are gonna succeed. Look at that. We're so talented. I need you and only you to come with me. Oh shit. That's a concern. I can't beat a salamander to straight up fight, I don't think. So even if I have just one, I'm going to need to kite it around and do some shenanigans to make it work. Who is this?
Come on, then. Can someone heal me?
Jesus. Okay. We have to get so much regen. Cayenne for days. Hey, it sounds nice.
Okay.
Maybe slightly toxic to human consumption. Maybe a little bit painful. Maybe a lot painful, you know? Let's see. We have 2 salamanders in here. Okay, we're gonna try the ultimate technique. Actually, we're gonna aggro just one. Just watch ultimate technique. Okay, well, it didn't work. I don't know what was causing those things to aggro before, but it's not working on these. They're not as distractible. We got 3 pulled. I'm going to stand right here. And it does seem like I've managed to get these locked in, but not the other 2. So I think this might work as a location, but we'll have to pull a smaller number of enemies. Okay, nice. So we got something pulled. So we just need to stand... Was it here? Is this where I was standing? It's a gog. Why did I save before I cast haste? Or is it 3 AM again? I don't think it's 3 AM again. It's not. Alright. I might die at 3, so we're not in a position of safety until we can... You know, we still don't have any of our masteries. Like, we have Master of Water Magic and Spirit Magic, and that's it. Like, we still have Master Body Magic ahead of us. We have GM Light Magic available. Where's GM Light Magic? I forgot that we had promoted. Ho ho ho. I'm gonna go actually clear this way. I want to see who's here. Looks like nobody. There is an exit here. So, we just have 1 pack of enemies to deal with. Unfortunately, that pack of enemies includes multiple enemies in the same tiny grouping who individually can trivially murder me. God, if we had managed to kill that thing, that I feel like we had a decent chance of doing it just then. Oh, nice. We got something else pulled. I don't know what it is, but it's a fire dude. Okay, that's the weakest tier of those, but it is one of those down. There might be a boss in there. Did I kill a boss yet? I think I did. I've killed 1 boss. How likely is it that there's more of them? Nice. Who dis? Oh shit, I aggroed more than 1. Oh, I aggroed 3. Oh, I probably fucked. Okay, I am in melee.
Come on, man.
See, so the difference between these and the thingers is, in addition to these being obviously much stronger, they also are in fact melees, and they will actively attempt to get into melee range with me. Whereas the others, you could lock behind a corner. So, the term salamander in this context is describing some sort of like fire elemental. It's like a commonly described fire spirit, and I don't know whether it's coming from Japan or what. Like if it's like a translation of a type of critter in like a foreign setting, or if it is a Western thing. Because we obviously call dragons worms, but they're not worms structurally in any like real like why do we call it this? This doesn't really make a ton of sense to call this thing a worm. I could see it from like an Eastern dragon, weirdly enough. Like Eastern dragons make sense as worms because they're at least snake-shaped, right? As serpents, I could see them being called worms, but that's not where the term worm comes from. the worm thing is Western. And refers to Western dragons, so I like, don't know. What the fuck's up with that? Okay, we have 2 salamanders. This is fine. We can definitely handle both of them. We can definitely handle one of them.
What shall I do?
This is a concern. She goes down right as she comes back up. That was too funny. Right as she comes back up, it's like, hey, I can hear. Life is good. Okay. If I can single pull one of these, I just need to get one of these salamanders by itself. I'm so sad that I screwed up the pull that I had where I had just the one salamander and the one mid-tier, because I think that pull I might have been able to do it. I think I had a chance. You'd think that being able to extinguish fires would put you more elementally associated with, like, water or something, but... Okay, we only have 5 of them at pulled, it's fine. Alright, so... Okay, I think I know what I need to do. The next, well, I mean, this helps, honestly. Shit. That's a third. We have 3. Wait, no, don't get trapped. Ha Okay, now just let me beat on you from this side of this wall. Can you imagine if it just let me beat you up from here? I would imagine that quite a lot of delinquent children have done that, yes. Come on. Yes? Hey man, I like the cut of your jib. You gonna stay right there? You are gonna stay right there. Okay. That other one is going to come at me. That's fine. The other one didn't also get stuck, and that's fine. So people named the tiny, like, admittedly, I haven't seen a ton of salamanders in real life, but if I were to look at a little tiny, you know, salamanders are amphibians, right? This little tiny amphibian thing, right? Which probably at the time they assumed were lizards. And they thought, you know what? That is a legendary fire beast. Actually, you know what? That checks out. That checks out perfectly. Because now that I think about it, you know, some uncle named it because it like was like, oh yeah, that's like the baby. That there is, you know, the tiniest version of it. It was born that size, and it'll grow for the next 300 years until it reaches full size and it can devour nations, right? Like this checks out perfectly. I understand exactly where this comes from now. You know, as a liar myself, I get it. I get it, actually. That checks out. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna fight you legit. I think we're gonna fight you legit. We're gonna try to fight you legit.
I'm not dead yet.
We're not in the green yet. So there are more of them around here.
Yes.
I'm pretty happy with how things are going, though, because I wasn't anticipating that this dungeon was going to be this dangerous. I thought that it was just going to be some gogs. So I'm like, okay, you know, this will be a bit of a pain in the ass because the gogs will blow up on me. But it'll probably be fine and not that dangerous because they're not that much higher level than the ones outside. And then I see these salamanders that I can't kill, and I'm like, oh, shit. But then it turns out the power of cheese compels them to die. There's a trap there. Is this the only thing left? Nope! Okay, let's see if we can find a place we can stand. We managed to get more than one stuck there. So I feel like... Oh boy. Oh! We're in such deep shit right now. We're gonna try to get through. We go around this corner, and if I kill this thing, then they will die even more. If I don't kill this thing, I'm in... Oh, Jesus! The thing behind me! Behind me! Okay, well, the explosion killed me. Mistakes were made. Okay. Ooh, don't like where you're standing. Oh boy. If I stand here, will you rotate into that corner instead? Yes. But yeah, I'm not supposed to be super close here. I don't remember the exact positioning that I had, but I wasn't like super close. This is a concern.
Help!
I think I might be boned, folks. Depends on how much. Well, now you're really dead. Negative 322. Good fucking luck. I walked into the lava and died instantly. Imagine that. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm gonna try to grab this thing on its own and just kill it. So that I just don't have to deal with it. Oh! Whoa! Hey, lava's expensive to maintain, okay? Like, it's not... It's not cheap to outfit your dungeon in lava. Okay, let's pull back here. And then... I don't know where I was standing. I don't think I was that close. Exactly. Exactly. And, you know, you also have to, like, think about the heat transference that you need there. Like, it's... You know, whether you're in a place that's so hot that it generates lava naturally, or you're in a place where you're having to bring enough heat into it. Exactly. Yeah, I read a whole XKCD thing about it. Serious business. Serious business having a dungeon with. Oh boy. We're in trouble now. It's close. Dungeon complete!
I can't carry anymore.
Woo! Okay, we got it. Yeah, those salamanders definitely took me by surprise there. I was not anticipating having to deal with those. I think we just have one more. I think it's just this thing here.
Someone heal me.
We're in the green here. And we're still in the green. Whew. Okay, we ready to blow ourselves up on a fireball trap? Yep, we still blow up if we go over there. Let's find out. Okay. So we can't get close enough to it by just walking toward it. And that is a fairly robust. I have telekinesis, but I don't have master. I don't have master mind magic. I also don't usually allow myself to use telekinesis to avoid traps. So I don't know if this character would be able to do it, because I don't think. So I basically need levitate in order to get access to this. If I have levitate, then I can just walk up to it. Or I guess float up to it. I'm going to try jumping over there. Oh, wait, I have the jump spell. This is not going to work. I called it. Called it! Okay. It looks like that whole section is actually trapped. So one thing that I could try to do is try to just jump to the chest. Nope, I landed in the lava. I could try jumping to the chest with spell, but I don't think I get more range off of that because I hit the ceiling. Oh, that was actually really close. That was really close, actually. Oh, man. Wait, no. I was on a platform. I was on a platform there. I hit the chest and then fell down off of the chest. I was definitely on the platform. How dare... The platform is a lie. So... But yeah, I landed on the chest and then fell down, but I should have landed on this thing. So I could hypothetically, if I do this correctly, land exactly on top of the chest. In which case I can then... You know what we should do, actually? Okay, I don't have enough disarm skill to open it anyway. Let's take a look, actually. Yeah, I have my disarm boots on, and I don't have enough skill. Let's see here. I think that I might be able to literally land on top of the chest. I actually might be able to land on top of it. But... but it's not worth it because I don't actually have the ability to open it anyway. Alright, so we're gonna move on for now. We need to get that night promotion, and we're not getting it anytime soon. The night promotion requires that we do some really hard shit, I think. I think I know what dungeon I need to do for the night promotion. Okay, so how many of you are there? Not that many. Yet. There will be. Oh, can we even do this? Oh, do I need to have, I might actually not be able to clear this section out. I can't actually clear the exterior of this zone until I get levitate. Or fly, whichever I decide to get first.
Victory is up.
That's pretty funny. I'm gonna try to dive this one. See, the problem is that the developers were just too kind and soft. Luckily, we have Malekith and company to come fix this. Because in this, we can't open them anyway. On Doom mode, the chests, if you can't open them, you can't open them. So... Yeah, that's why it said disarm skill not high enough, and then I died. That's how I checked, basically. I was checking for the figure there. It didn't occur to me that might not have been obvious to everybody because they weren't looking at that exact portion of the screen. Yeah, I didn't blow up from the trap. I blew up from the lava. Let's see. Cast this. We don't have haste, so we're gonna... Because, yeah, there isn't a way for me to get over there, right? I would need to get levitate or fly. Why am I trying to save? I do like how you can just walk over this lava, though, because it's shallow. It's like, it's shallow lava, you're fine. You can just walk on that. No problem. Okay, let's save. We're going to clear out the rest of these. And then once we clear out the rest of these, we're actually done with this area for now. Because we're not going to be able to actually complete the things that we haven't done. So we'll be able to finally get mastery in a bunch of stuff, including regeneration. We can't get grand mastery yet, unfortunately, because we haven't turned in the promotion quest for that yet. Or rather, we haven't completed it. This is just a bunch of little tiny ones. At least in this one, they drop money. Because I just now remembered that in Might and Magic 7, the Gogs don't even drop money, I think. I think that they're one of the enemy types that don't drop anything. Okay. I'm gonna just stay here because it's a nice steep hill for them to have to come to. Means they have to get closer to me to actually attack, which makes my life easier. But yeah, I'm not sure if there would be a way to really create a coherent path through Might and Magic 8. Might and Magic 8 is so weird that I actually don't know if you could create a really coherent pathway through it that doesn't involve a boatload of backtracking and shenanigans. I just don't know that there's a way to make it work. The fact that you have access to 2 different sets of expert trainers in 6 is a big deal, and the fact that you don't, or in 6 and 7, and the fact that you don't have 16 zones, you only have 9, is everything's so condensed. There's very few zones that don't have some extremely high level shit in them, right? The dragons in this place are terrifying. And it's not the most powerful dragon cave, I don't think. It's definitely not the most powerful dragon cave. So, and there's dragon caves all over the damn place. So, it's an interesting dynamic. Makes it a lot harder for the kinds of runs that I do. But I don't actually dislike it. I like the fact that you have these extremely high-level dungeons. I just don't have an answer to them for the way that I tend to play. Okay, I think we're ready to save this under Iron Sand Done Poorly. How'd you never notice what? I don't know, because the maps are weird. Yeah, the other ones are they a 3x5 grid, not a 4x4 grid? I mean, I guess that's fair. They are the planes themselves are outside maps. Like, they are obviously exteriors. And that might actually be why. Because they're making those other exteriors, which also have dungeons in them. For my purposes, they are out exterior, but they're only accessible through one other zone, which means that functionally I run into a similar problem to if they were actually dungeons. Unless I can clear the place that they're adjacent to. Though, now that we have Town Portal, Fire Magic Master is, I believe, in the elf place we were just at. Mind, Body, and Spirit might actually all be in Garrett Gorge. Which I can't TP to, I don't think. I can teleport to Dagger Wound. So it does look like this is allowing me to do these immediately. So drinking from the fountain does count before you get the spell. So, but I didn't grab the fountain here in Shadowspire. I haven't been to Balthazar's Roaming, or what it's called. So, Daggerwood is Grandmaster. Murmurwoods is Master. So, I'm going to TP up to Alvar, because I know that I have spells, or I have masteries to pick up here. I feel like I need to get to Regna for... Okay, buddy, who's insane? Let's find out who went insane today. Oh, can I not? Oh no. Oh no. I can't see it through the disease. Where do I see? Oh, there we go. There we go. So it's on the Setmar thing. So we've got these two. I don't actually need to cure the insanity effect off of Korgr. Korgr can be insane. That's fine. I don't think insanity does anything negative for you. It increases speed. It might decrease accuracy. Increases might, I think. Alright, we're going to cure insanity. I don't have cure insanity. Because I don't have master mind. So, that's fine. We can worry about that once we... I mean, Insanity basically is a buff for some classes because it massively increases your strength, it increases your speed, and it drops your personality an inch by a huge amount, and makes it so that you don't regenerate SP when you rest. So, if you are a class that doesn't use SP at all, it's almost just like a flat upgrade. It's actually great to put it on your knights. Let's see. So I need to find a master mind magic person. Personality matters if you're a cleric. I mean, it depends on what your thing is, but it does both int and personality. So the biggest deficit that you get from it is that it zeroes out your SP pool every time you rest or train or travel. Let's see here. Master Mace. Jam Plate is in Garrett Gorge. We're looking for... I didn't learn where the Master Air Magic person is. Master Spirit is there. Alvar is where the Earth Magic Master is. So the Earth Magic Master here should be here somewhere. Expert Mind Magic is here, and I know where Grand Master is, but I don't know where Master is. It almost has to be Garrett Gorge. Because they seem to all be Garrett Gorge. I think it's Master of all the self magics is in Garrett Gorge. Let's find out. We need to find the... Mastermind is in Ravage Roaming. That's pretty rough. Okay. Well, that insanity effect might be permanent. I mean, at least semi-permanent. Let's see here. We ain't curing that immediately because we're not going to be able to get to... maybe we can. Maybe we can take a boat. Boat? Boats are good. Oh, you know what? The person should be on my map, right? Master Earth is right next. Nope. Don't use temples. No temple. That's why everybody's still diseased. When I get Grandmaster Body, I can remove the disease. Speaking of which, I should figure out where Grandmaster Body is. Right now we're basically just doing the masteries and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna go to... Oh, there you are. Alright. I don't use consumables either. I don't use consumables. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I mean, it is actually kind of a big deal. Not gonna lie. I do allow myself to use permanent stat boosting items, so I will allow myself to make black potions for everybody to boost their stats eventually. But we're not there yet. And also, those stat boosts won't matter as much because everybody's diseased, so their base stats are all crippled. Though the insanity is going to help with might. So, Uh, let's see here. I haven't really done anything to improve myself, so I don't think I'm gonna do the wasps yet. I'm gonna do the wasps once I have finished my like teleportation around to get masteries. So no, I can't actually. You know what? I can't really do that because we teleported here. We're gonna have to live with the fact that we teleported here. But let me quickly check. We need to go to Murmur Woods for Master Regen. So Grandmaster of... I don't know where any of the Grandmasters are for these things. So Murmur Woods has the GM Spirit Trainer. So GM might be for... Murmur Woods is where we get GM for all three of those. Okay. GM Light. We don't know. I'm guessing Regna. Because Regna isn't available at the start of the game. My guess is Regna. So we need to go to Shadow Spire to get access to Levitate. We need Shadow Spire for a lot of things, honestly. We have Earth Magic at Master. We don't have Mind at Master. We don't have Body at Master. Are we comfortable... I think the next place that we're going to try to actually clear is Garrett Gorge. That gives us access to Mind and Body Mastery. It gives us access to Spirit Mastery on you as well, if I can level up before I leave. So, let us make an attempt on that. What time is it? It's sometime. It's early morning. And I don't have fly. I do have invisibility. Oh, I got Master Fire.
Use it well.
Okay. We don't have Master Body yet. Telekinesis is Mind. Did we get Master Mind? We did not. If we had that, we'd be in better shape. This is going to be so funny. Okay. So, once we get to Murmur Woods... yeah, so basically, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to... Garrett Gorge. And in Garrett Gorge, we will make an attempt to clear the stuff there. First, we're going to make an attempt on these wasps. The wasps are coming first. Do we want Vampiric or do we want the fire damage? I think we want the fire aura. Okay, you have 2 weapons that I assume count as enchanted. There's no way I can just cast fire aura on them. Okay. Just checking. Now, we have a bunch of random bullshit in our inventory that doesn't help me much. So, we are going to cast Stone Skin. We're going to cast Day of the Gods. We're going to cast... I guess we don't need to cast that one. Yeah, we're gonna look. We're gonna have so much space. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Casting Bless. We have Preservation. We have Bless. We have all our bullshit. We don't have Haste, so we'll cast Haste. And I think we're ready to go in. Let's try this.
This doesn't look too dangerous.
Bring it. Bring it, wasps. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing, wasps.
He's toast.
I'm so much stronger now. I can beat you. This is the true boss fight of the run.
We got it.
I can beat them, yes. Look at that. We just killed one of these warriors in a single round. Come on. We gotta be able to do this. They can't possibly be so strong. Look at this. Easy. Easy game, easy life.
We don't need this.
You know, we actually do need this. Wait a second. Okay, perfect. There we go, there we go. Nice. This is also, I think, fairly suitable. Like, this is pretty epic music for this, and I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna equip this. It's gonna be a substantial drop in my HP, but we got 37 to 47. We're doing it. Bring it, warrior! Warriors, come out to play!
Victory is ours.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen a thing yet. We haven't seen any bosses yet. Oh! Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me! Life. Hey, on the plus side, we can hit it pretty dang hard. On the negative side, we can hit it pretty dang hard. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. So, I need... Oh god, now we have all these others. Okay. This is fine. So, I'm gonna equip this to attack... Okay, I'm not gonna attack you, actually. There we go.
I've seen one before.
Okay. And then...
It works now.
And then we're gonna unequip
Never
this.
seen one before.
No! Why are there so many more? No!
Never seen one
Get away from me!
Could be worse. I'm not sure what it is. Could be.
It's too good. Oh man, that was perfect. That was I can't believe that we got thorns right. I think that we could have killed that thorns enemy too if it was if that was alone, we would have been fine. I just can't kill a thorns enemy in the middle of this other giant pack. Oh right, I don't have anybody on the right thing now. What was it? 4 for you, 2 for you, 3 for you. Is it 3 for you? 3 for, okay, 3 for everybody.
We got it.
It is defeated.
The dream is alive and well. This is the day. This is the day. Screw dragons. Dragons are easy. This is the real test. This is everything that we've trained for so long. Come on, baby. Give me everything that I need. Give me some weak boss.
We got it.
Nice. Oh god, it swapped me! It swapped me! It's swapping me! I can't be swapped here!
Help.
Okay, we got the swapper. Okay, luckily the swapper didn't pull us to his position. I was sure that it was gonna swap us into a position where it summoned the entire horde. I was 100% positive that was gonna happen. Can you imagine if I allowed myself to use immolation? Oh man.
Got it.
Okay. Why are you so up my ass? Okay. Wow, I'm actually able to pull quite a lot of them.
Got him.
I'm having a much easier time pulling than I thought I would. Okay, you want to come too? Okay. We'll solo pull you. There we go. So now we have the giant pack that I knew was coming eventually. We got preservation cast. We're going to cast haste again. We need to cast stone skin again. You know what? Never mind. We're just going to try to start killing. Never mind. We have time. We have time to cast stone skin.
Got him. We got it.
The truth is that we are too powerful. They cannot stand against us if they don't have any bosses in this pack. We have so much more healing throughput. We still don't have Master Body, though. Shit. Got distracted.
Got him.
Okay, we have two of the warriors. Who dis? We've almost made it through the second of like 6 packs. It feels like I should be almost done when I finish with this because it has taken so long for me to make this kind of progress. But I'm actually not remotely close. Okay. Oh shit, that's more than I want. Because one of those could be a boss. You ain't got nothing! And I think because there's so many enemies in here, there's gonna be a bunch of bosses.
We got it.
So my guess is that we have to fully clear this next section, and then like maybe one more section before we have the ability to leave to oh shit, that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to aggro them that quickly. Shit. Are we approaching 3 o'clock? Oh, I really hope we're not. Okay. Wouldn't it be nice if these had like gotten locked like that in previous attempts? What the fuck is happening? Is the game taking it easy on me?
Got him. Got him.
Okay. So we cleared a good portion of the next section, but we're probably not anywhere near done with that section. I think that was probably less than half of the enemies in that area. I could be wrong. I thought that I had aggroed like a whole ton of them, and I did. There were quite a few in that pack, but that was not anywhere near enough to be like an entire floor's worth of enemies. Okay. Buddy. Buddy. You gonna come down? What the hell's happening? How bad is it gonna get the second that I peek my head out? Ooh, I don't even need to peek my head out. Let's go.
Got it.
Concerning number of them, honestly. But it's fine, they're all little. We have all these stingers. It's just free money. Let's jump and then not go anywhere. We're just gonna stay down here. Okay. There we go. So this is as far as we've ever gotten. We've never gotten this far into the dungeon before. There's another floor up there. I didn't realize that there were that many floors. So I am a bit concerned. Because I thought it was like 3 and 3. And it looks like there might be more floors than I've had. I mean, I say there might be. There are definitely more floors on this than I thought there were. So I don't actually know the layout of this dungeon. That's cool. I love that for me.
It is defeated.
Okay, on the plus side, it does look like we're able to pull much smaller packs up here than we were before. Because, like, we're not pulling the entire dungeon on us every time we walk 2 feet now. So, if we can keep the pulls this manageable... they're coming from upstairs. They're coming from this hole right here. Oh, we aggroed way more than we wanted to. Again, clearing that one, we're going downstairs 1 floor. We drop down faster than they do. So the reason that they're appearing is because I'm getting line of sight on them. Wizard Eye only shows you enemies that you have line of sight to. Like, once you've seen an enemy, they'll show up continuously. But you have to actually get your first eyes on them before they show up. Okay. Rehaste, re-preservation. Jump again, I guess. I'm kind of shocked that we haven't killed enough now. Because we've cleared some of the ones in this other side. Oh man, we're going to be in deep shit, aren't we? There's going to be so many in this next pack. Oh boy. Do we still have heroism? Yes, we do. 7 hours. Oh. Okay, they started making some progress. Ooh. Regenerating Wasp Warrior. I love it. I love that for me. Regenerating is actually a very bad affix to have in a pack like this. But, yeah, they're not trapped. So it looks like these are actually getting kind of trapped here. Not like permanently, but they are definitely getting confused by the transition between these two areas. So let's recast haste. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't work on the regenerator. Oh. But yeah, they don't have very much HP, so the regeneration isn't going to help it that much, I don't think. There we go. We still haven't gotten enough of them killed to prevent respawns. That's how crazy this dungeon is. Okay, we need to recast haste, we need to recast preservation, we need to recast stone skin. And regen, we will recast now. Their pathfinding is definitely very borked. Let's see. Yeah, we've now killed a couple of bosses. I don't know why they're stuck. Is this a boss? It is. It certainly is a boss. Let's see if we can burn this summoner. And the answer is yes. Okay, I don't know what happened to these.
He's toast.
This is a clusterfuck of just fully confused enemies. I don't know who's hitting me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no shit. In a dungeon, this dungeon is actually really hard. You know, it was kind of like a meme before, but I'm now realizing, like, this pack, if I had to fight this pack legit, this is terrifying. There's so many in this pack.
We got it.
There's so many wasps.
Yes.
We still haven't reached the point that they don't regen.
Got it.
Look how many we still have on our screen from this pull. Like, god damn. Monsters are weakened and can no longer resurrect! Are we gonna run out and just save? We should, right? Can we save over here? No. I'm gonna go save. I'm terrified that I'm gonna run into a Thorns boss, and my life is gonna be sad. So,
Fresh air would be good.
you know, the great outdoors. You know, I have my moments. I try to avoid wisdom as much as possible in my runs, but sometimes a little bit of wisdom can be tolerated. Oh my god, there's more above me? So we're on a middle... Oh my god, it's adamantite! Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? It's a good thing that we just... It's a good thing that we just saved, huh?
We got it.
As we get back into the business of preventing ourselves from winning.
Got him.
How many wasps are in this dungeon? Ooh, okay. So this is an adamantite one. Oh my god, it just obliterated me. Oh, I might not be able to... I don't think I can actually just fight this. I need to kite this. Okay. We got the adamantite down. This area is still jam-packed with enemies. Well, they're not actually running away, because enemies don't run away at low HP. They're just kind of getting confused and wandering off. It's part of MMA8's really weird AI.
Who's next? Ah, victory is up now. Can someone heal me? Who's next?
Who's hitting me?
Help!
I don't see the person who's hitting me. Oh god. We have ghosts! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god, I just aggroed so many down there, didn't I? How are we doing? 55.
We got it.
Okay. I think they're hitting me through the floor. one here. Because I never figured out how that... Oh, shit. Okay, we got more from upstairs. I think I'm gonna go up first. Oh, shit, I just aggroed so many. Oh, God. I thought I had already gone down there. Okay, dokie.
Who's next?
Do we jump? No, we cast haste.
Oh,
Got him.
Whew. Let's see how many are up here. A fuck ton. I didn't see any bosses though.
We got
Hey, there's a reason that I have 2 insane party members now, right? Sleep deprivation? No, it's too much exposure to the wasps.
Got him.
We got it.
Okay. I have great news. I think this is the top floor of this section. So in theory, we just need to go down a couple of floors. Look how many... What the... We've actually filled our inventory. We emptied out our inventory, basically, by just switching to empty inventories for everybody.
won't fit.
And
Carry anymore.
then this happened. Okay, let's go to 3. We sell them right around here, so this is actually going to be easy to deal with. Look how many fucking stingers there are in just this pack! Is this gonna fill our inventory just on these stingers? How are there this many? We didn't kill this many wasps here, did we? What the fuck? Did we kill that many wasps there? We have whole inventories dedicated to wasps. Wasp bits. I actually don't know. There might be this many in vanilla. They're a lot weaker in vanilla, though. Like, they're one-shottable, so it's a very different experience. I do think that it's still a fairly dangerous dungeon, though, even in vanilla. It's like triple, okay. Okay, if I drop down here, things are going to go very badly for me. But if I don't drop down here, I don't know how easily I can get these to come with me. So we're just going to... Oh my god! We're going up another floor immediately. We're immediately... Look how it just turned red! Okay, well, shit. Nobody came up. There we go. There we go. Let's go. This is what I like to see. That does explain, though, like, MM8 has low monster density in general. I do remember the monster density here being pretty high. If there's only 3 times as many enemies in this place was probably the most densely packed area of the entire game. Okay. I need to TP up. TP, jump up. Okay. Unfortunately, they're going to hit us through the floor. I'm going to pop over here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that many to be down there. Not going to lie. I was expecting there to be quite a few left. This is way larger. Ooh, this is a regenerating Wasp Warrior. Ooh, we in trouble, buddy. Because I'm getting hit by ones from downstairs. Oh, shit. Where's the exit? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Hey, dungeon completed! 12,000 EXP. Okay, we're not in a place that they can hit us from. Whew. And I think that they're hitting us from inside the little alcoves. I think that's what's happening there. The issue is, I don't know how to... I don't know how we're going to get down there and actually pick a fight with them in a reasonable fashion. That's the big concern here, is that I don't know how I'm going to get a few of them. Ah, okay. That's how we're doing it. There we go. Come on, buddies. Don't get yourselves stuck up again. Got stuck up your asses again. There we go. So that one's toast. Wait, are they all just stuck? Also, there's an exit here, so... They got themselves stuck in the ceiling! This is another boss!
Got it.
Holy shit.
Victory is ours. It is defeated. Got it.
We still have preservation, we still have haste, we're gonna recast haste. We are gonna cast both, actually. The Hell Chandeliers.
Victory is ours.
We are in the green. Oh, man. We defeated the Wasp dungeon. God, imagine how terrifying this would be at max bolster. Just think about the pure madness.
Let's leave it behind.
It's been a long road.
Great.
Ooh, okay. We got a shiny.
Useless.
We got an okay-ish thing there. Well, we've cleared the wasp nest. Look, in game, I was in that dungeon for a week. That's how. You know what? I was in that dungeon for so long that I might not be able to get back to town in time to check the vendors, even with me teleporting there. Let's see here. Vendors are the other direction. Oh! Please! 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 Please, please, please! Yes! We got to the training hall! Let's train up.
Excellent.
Shit, I can only train once here. Okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal. We have... It's still 5 p.m. No, it doesn't change the time. Okay, we need to get vampire ability up to 4 because vampire ability is going to be important later. We don't need anything else in particular. I think we'll probably keep pumping our things. We get... Oh, shit. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but it's fine. 2 points in air magic is actually good. Let's see here. We need to get spirit up to 7. That gets us mastery, which we can pick up where we're going, because we're going to the place where we pick up mastery. That's good to do. We have light magic master. We'll get grandmaster when in a billion years. Now you need to get... I think we want to get bodybuilding up to 7 because we need more HP on this character. The fact that we've left them for so long has been a problem. The other thing that we need to do is we need to get access to Master Sword with you. So, Sword Master, is that in Garrett Gorge? I think... Yes. So that means that we do want to use a thinger. Let's go turn in our wasp stingers, which we certainly have enough of. And again. Let's go. I only pay for wasp stingers. Okay. What was that? What was that green thing? Ascension Emerald. It's tier by 1. Okay. I'm not really sure what that means, but that's fine. Maybe that's like I've noticed that the same items tend to have like different values on them. I wonder if that's from that. If that's what it means by tier. Let's see here. There's so many wasp wings. There's so many fucking wasp wings. So much like low level garbage. Let's see here.
Useless.
Can you imagine if we actually got something really good out of there? It wouldn't be that crazy to get something really good out of there because we're RNGing it a billion times. Look at that fucking thing. Okay.
Jump.
That was pretty solid. I'm very happy that we
We don't need this.
endurance prevents damage from falling. It doesn't matter anymore. Feather falling as an effect isn't that strong to begin with.
Let's leave it behind.
Because you can just cast the spell. But now I don't even have to cast the spell because it comes along with all the other bullshit that I'm casting. Alright, so Terror Shield of Luck. Okay, I think we are... Ha 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 ha. There's always another wasp stinger in there somewhere. Okay, we're saving it up. Now, is there anything that we need to do before we go to Garrett Gorge? I don't think so. I think we're pretty well prepared for Garrett Gorge. We're going to be able to train all the way up to level 29, so we're going to be getting a shit ton of levels. We're going to train up to 29. Wait, no, I do need to do one more thing. I was looking for my horseshoes. I am going to be pulling those wasp stingers out of my ass for basically ever. I will never stop. There. We're using one of these just to get sword up to 4 so that we can pick up sword expert. Which is... Where's expert sword? Ravenshore. So we're going to TP over to Ravenshore. Is there another... Let's see. The wings are just a reagent that I have to sell at an actual... You think I'm cleaning my inventory now? It's after 6 o'clock. The shops are closed. I can't clean my inventory. I just barely made it to the gym. I barely made it to the gym. I can't clean my inventory out. If it still reset the time to 5 o'clock in the morning when you finished at the gym, then I'd have plenty of time. But nope, that's not the case. Let's see here. Expert spear and mace. Hey, it didn't go wrong. It went perfectly. We perfectly timed everything. Alright. Perfect. Now, you're probably also going to get... You're not going to use a two-hander forever, right? I'm going to probably be dual-wielding eventually. So that is something to consider, is that I should probably get points into that. I would need to use 2 horseshoes. And you know what? I'll just do it. Because this will allow us to get Master Sword. I can give the giant two-hander to Quartal, and then use a different weapon combo.
Jump.
Yep. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I can equip this now. Let's go. That's a fairly big upgrade, too. Let's see. What do we have need of in terms of skills? You've just fixed some Garrett Gorge files. Okay. I've already been there because I went earlier to do all my training. But I'll definitely update before I start stream tomorrow because it's about 1 o'clock. So I will be whatchamacallit? I'm going to be ending momentarily. We have sword up to the point where we can get mastery. Who is the arms master? You're in Dagger Wound or something, right? It's Dagger Wound? I think they are, yes. So that's another actually really clutch thing to pick up. That'll help us out a bit. It's plus 14 damage with both of them. Expert Body and Master Arms Master are both there. Perfect. So let's just cast Water Walking and walk over there. Oh, we haven't done the main story quest as well. So does that mean that one of my characters isn't going to get the experience for completing that quest? Because I have to bring the NPC along? Who gets the short end of the stick? Rough. Let's see. I should be. Today's what, Wednesday? Thursday. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. So, we've got Master Arms Master. And can you get it, Master Arms Master? Can you get Arms Master at all? Oh, you probably can't learn it. You can't learn it. So let's see here. You have... all got some good stuff going. What else do we need to do? We're taking a look at our skills again. We have Axe at Master already. We're going to be getting Sword up to Master. We can't get Vampire ability up to Master yet. We could get it up to Expert, but we aren't going back to that place until we're willing to clear it. I am going to make an allowance for certain dungeons that are just obviously too like crazy, where it's just like I can't even make a step into them. Like that dragon cave is like, okay, well, every hit that the dragons do kills me. But we have mastery for a bunch of stuff, but not for air magic. So I'm going to figure out where the air magic master is, because the expert was here somewhere. And they can tell me.
It's closed.
They can tell me. But GM region, I wish. We don't even have mastered yet. But yeah, when we finish Murmurwood, we'll have gone from having expert regen to having grandmaster. Because we can just pop over to turn in the thing. Let's see here. Hollis is in Balthazar's lair. Okay, so not super important. It's so funny that the master mind magic person is in Balthazar's lair. That makes me very happy. It's like they're just like a little bit too far for me to go do that. Okay, so we're not going to be able to cure our disease. We're not going to be able to do things. So we'll clear out our inventory when we are in the next area. That will be a thing that we do there, because we're not at a time that we can actually do it yet. And then what else do we have that we need to do? I think we're set. I think we're all ready to head to the next area. I think that the Naga are going to be okay. I don't think that... Oh, we have to make... I don't think that we have to do anything too shady. I think that we can probably clear out this next dungeon. That would be my guess. Now, there is the fact that the entrance of the dungeon is going to be very dangerous, but we'll have Master Body. We'll have... honestly, we'll have a lot of masteries that we didn't have before. That may have an effect and may not. We'll have mastery for all this stuff. We'll have Master Sword on people, which will allow them to start dual wielding. That'll be relevant. We're going to have 4 extra levels, which gives us some more HP to play with, as well as a shit ton more skill points to play with. So the hope is that with all of those factors, we'll have protection from magic available. We'll have Cure Disease available as a healing spell, potentially. We'll just have to see how things go. So that's going to be it for today. So thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure to stream for you today. we're back. Obviously, we weren't able to clear the dragons. I don't feel too bad about it. I don't feel too cheesy leaving the dragons alone. We'll come back to them. We'll get them. But we're making solid progress. We cleared all the normal dungeons in that area, including one that was really high level, and we're heading into a zone that I think we'll be able to clear. And then once we finish that area, we're heading into another zone that I also think we'll be able to clear without too much difficulty. So that's it for today. Later, folks.